내가 너를 알게 되고 몇 번의 시시콜콜한 얘기를 하고 조각나버린 병실처럼.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're doing none other than my May bullet journal plan with me. And I've been trying to think of some more like artistic, so to say, themes. So, you know, something a lot less like or cacti or fruit or stuff like that. I saw a couple of plan with me's from some YouTube artists I love, and I'll link the ones that I loved the most in my description box if you want to go have a look. And a theme that I caught on that I really liked and I wanted to do was cherry blossoms, because I love cherry blossoms. I love that whole aesthetic, and I do a lot of gouache paintings of stuff like that, so I just thought, why not? So yeah, this month's theme is going to be cherry blossoms, and of course the theme color is going to be a pale pink. I put the pens that I'm gonna use in the beginning of the video and also in the description box, as always, so you guys can just go see that. So yeah, I'm using, of course, my fine liners to just kind of very messily draw some branches. I try not to be too precious about these, especially because I think they look better when you're just being careless about it. So just kind of loosely grab the pen and just do straight lines in various directions. And I think it, even if you mess up like I did in the bottom tree, if you just try to correct it, it fits. It just fits so well. It looks so good still. So yeah, that's kind of why I really like this whole setup, just because it kind of looks really effortless and simple, minimalistic, but still nice. Yeah, so now I'm taking my Tombow dual brush pen and just going in very loosely, very freely in to just add all the little flowers, all the cherry blossoms. And yeah, this is kind of the technique that I use for the rest of the setup. But in the front page, I decided to use a little darker shade of pink just to add some little shadows, just because it was a more detailed, for the cover page, like you are seeing here. But yeah, for the rest of the setup, I mainly just used the same color for all of the little cherry blossoms. And another color that you can use that also fits this very well is the one from the Crayola Supermarkers, which is just a more affordable brand rather than Tombow. And then of course I had to go in with some shadows in the title with the little pink as well, and I think it just looks really cute. And there you have it. That was my the theme page or the title page, whatever you call it. That's how it looks. I added a little border to it just because I think it looks really cute. And then I went on to my monthly spread. So I kind of kept the same font because I think it looks really nice, like a very spread out calligraphy kind of thing. I don't know, I just really like this type because I think it contrasts really well with the cherry blossoms around the pages. Yeah, that's just me rambling now. So yeah, I went and added the days of the month, and then I just drew out all the boxes the same way I always do. If you want to see how I do these, you can just go check my, I think it was my 2018 bullet journal setup is where I explain it. So yeah, I'll leave that for you guys to watch. But yeah, what I do is I do a 5x5 boxes, but I take a little bit off from each side so they have a little gap between them. I hope that makes sense. Anyway, they're 5x5 if anyone ever asks in the Lustrum bullet journal. And then I added my monthly goals and my YouTube planner and growth tracker. I just kind of put them all in one by now, just because it's just more effective, I guess. So yeah, then I just added all my little cherry blossoms. It looks like it takes ages, but it really doesn't, and it's very therapeutic making this spread. It was really therapeutic. I really enjoyed, because not only did it give that really just chill vibe at it, I just really enjoyed how it looked in the end, but just doing all the little dots and stuff was really nice. And then I kind of went in with a darker shade of pink in the title, and I really didn't like how it looked as well because it smudged. So I took out some of my creme paper. It's not even creme, it's like a sepia colored paper. And I went in and I just kind of like ripped it up in the size that I wanted it, because I wanted to give it that kind of like rustic, rough look. So yeah, I cut it to size, and then I stuck that over my title that I didn't like, so I could write on top of it. And this is a very common hack, I guess you could call it, that I do in my bullet journal. Whenever I make a mistake, I just cover it up with some paper, and then everything's fine. So then I drew over it with a better calligraphy that I think suited the page a lot better, and also it looked a bit bigger and I liked it better this way. So yeah, that's how it turned out. I really enjoy how the creme paper actually looked with the aesthetic of everything. It turned out really well, and I was really happy. So for the next page, I have returned to doing a habit tracker, because I haven't done it in like a couple of months because I never really used it. But then I found this new kind of setup that I saw on, I think it was My Life in a Bullet, did it on her April plan with me. And I think it looks so cute and so practical. And yeah, I just wanted to try it. So hopefully I keep up to track with it. So it's kind of like I just drew little icons at the top that represent each one of my habits, and then I just drew dots in the middle of each square going down on all the days of the month. And yeah, every day that I like fulfill that habit, I will kind of like circle it in circle the dot in a bigger dot of the color of my choice. And then at the end of the month, I guess it just looks like really cool and easy to track, really, to see what I've done. And yeah, and it's cool because now I don't have to like turn my book to the side to use it, because that's how I had my setup before. And I really like how it looks like that. I'm very excited to start it. So for the next page, of course, we have our expense tracker. I again kept it very simple this month. I mean, you guys know I always keep my expense trackers really simple, because it just makes me use it a lot more. And yeah, I decided to also go in this month with a gray Tombow and just kind of fill in every other line. I don't know why, it just gives it like that very finished look. I just really like how it looks. I don't even know. And also it's easier to follow when you're trying to follow like a line to see what you spent on what. And yeah, I just really like how it looked in the end. I will probably be doing this a lot more. So then after this, of course, I've got my little work schedule, because I do have a part-time job that many of you probably don't know about, but I do. And I always like to keep track of my shifts and everything and how many hours I work. I always keep it the same layout all the time, just because it's a good system that I got going on for myself. And then, of course, got my second a day. I kind of don't really show this anymore because it's always the same thing. So, yeah. I feel like these like initial pages look really cute all together. I just think they look all very like thematic, and I just really enjoyed how they look. So now coming up to the weekly log, which is something very exciting that I've been wanting to do in video, because I kind of changed up my weekly log setup a little bit last month, in which I kind of do things a lot more simpler. So I used to have very intricate setups and designs and whatever, and I finally found out that what I want is something simple that I can use with space. And yeah, this is what I kind of do in this one. And I decided to go in and kind of break down Saturday and Sunday into the same column, because I don't really use much space in my weekend logs. It's mostly in my weeks. So yeah, it just also saves space, and I have more space for my weekly goals. I also didn't really like what I did with the titles of the week. They kind of just didn't work. So I blacked them out and wrote on top of them with my jelly white roll pen, and I liked how they looked. So that was cool. I also draw out these like really long rectangular logs for each day, and that kind of takes up the whole page, and I really enjoy that because I have like a really tall space for it. And what I do is I draw a little line like 3/4 of the way down, which is kind of like the separation for my tasks and my goals, and then my events at the bottom, so I can have everything in the same day, because something that I noticed kept happening is that I kept forgetting to check my events section of each week, and it was stupid because I really needed to see the events and I just kept forgetting about it. So now that they're all in the same place of every day, I won't have any excuse. So yeah, that's kind of how they looked, and I'm really happy and excited to use it. And then I of course left pages for the next upcoming weeks, and then just added a little double spread at the end for my notes and like YouTube video planning and for all my lists and everything, because you know your girl loves her lists, and I need to have my little notes section at the end. And of course, couldn't miss out on those cherry blossoms, obviously. So I just added a bunch of little flowers at the end, and yeah, I just kept it simple, chic, elegant, I guess, and yeah. I decided also to go in at the end, and I've been really into sticking in like pictures that inspire me or that I like that fit the theme. And I've got like, especially since I got this like roll-on glue stick kind of thing. Yeah, I just love printing out this like pictures from Pinterest and stuff, and then just putting them into my bullet journal. It's just very, very, very nice. It's very inspiring, especially when they fit the theme perfectly. It's just very nice, very sexy. That's how it looks basically. And I'm just giving you guys the little flip through because you guys always love seeing the flip throughs at the end. And I really enjoyed doing the spread actually. It was really therapeutic, besides I loving how it looked at the end. Yeah, I really enjoyed this, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye!
알게 되고 몇 번의 시시콜콜한 얘기를 하고 조각 나버린 병실처럼